Ever since Amy Slaton introduced her new fiancé Brian on £1,000 Sisters, fans have been desperate to know more. With his soft-spoken demeanor, calm presence, and unwavering support for Amy and her boys, Brian quickly became a fan favorite. But one mystery lingered. Rumors swirled on Facebook groups, Reddit threads, and Twitter. Some claimed he worked in IT. Others insisted he was a mechanic. A particularly popular theory suggested he was a private chef, the irony of which wasn't lost on the show's more sarcastic fans. Amy had remained tight-lipped, dodging questions during Instagram Lives and Q&As. All she'd say was, "Brian takes care of us. He's got us, y'all." But then it happened. A leaked clip from an unaired episode of £1,000 Sisters surfaced in a fan group on Facebook. And what it revealed stunned everyone. In the never-before-seen footage, Amy is sitting in her newly decorated living room, baby toys strewn around her feet, while her older sister Amanda films on her phone. "Girl, you really gonna keep dodging the question?" Amanda teases. Amy blushes and shrugs. "It ain't what people think. Brian's just real smart. Like, crazy smart." Then, from the hallway, Brian enters wearing a suit. A sharp, tailored, navy blue suit. Fans paused. Rewound. Replayed. A suit. He kissed Amy on the cheek and adjusted a Bluetooth earpiece. "Babe, I gotta jump on this call. It's with Beijing, so time zones are whack." And just like that, the internet exploded. The leaked clip led to an avalanche of speculation. Was he in finance? International business? Cybersecurity? 2 days later, TLC issued a statement confirming the upcoming season would feature an inside look into Brian's work and personal journey. But it was a Facebook Live from Amy herself that finally revealed the jaw-dropping truth. The comments section exploded. "What? Brian's into crypto? Amy done pulled a genius. Girl, you winning. That's all I'm saying. Born in Louisville, Kentucky, Brian Taylor had always been a computer nerd. By age 12, he was building websites. By 15, he was coding games. But growing up in a low-income household, college was never an option. Instead, he taught himself everything online. By 23, Brian had discovered cryptocurrency back when Bitcoin was barely worth $200. He invested $1,000 he made from flipping used tech gadgets and forgot about it, until 5 years later, when it was worth nearly $500,000. Rather than blow it all, Brian used the money to build a private investment firm focused on blockchain tech. He consulted with startups, taught financial literacy to underserved communities, and started generating serious monthly income through trading and tech advising. But none of it ever made the tabloids until he met Amy. They met at a small cafe in Bowling Green, Kentucky. Amy was still healing from her heartbreaking split with ex-husband Michael Holterman and focusing on her sons, Gage and Glenn. Brian was in town visiting family and overheard Amy chatting with a friend about being a mom of 2 and trying to get her life back on track. Something about her honesty drew him in. He introduced himself, offered to pay for her meal, and the two sat for hours talking about kids, life, tech, which confused Amy at first, and healing. "He didn't see me as just Amy from the show," she said in a confessional. "He saw me. The real me." They began dating privately, keeping their relationship off social media for months. Only close family knew, and they loved Brian. "He's calm," said Misty, Amy's cousin. "Real gentle with the boys. Smart as heck. And he don't care nothing about the fame. What's it like being a crypto millionaire and helping raise 2 toddlers?" Brian admits it's not easy. In a candid scene in season 6, Brian is shown on a video call with a Japanese tech company while Gage throws spaghetti on the wall and Glenn tries to ride the dog. Honestly, he laughs, the blockchain is easier to understand than toddlers. But viewers are impressed. Brian juggles his digital empire while also making time to drive Amy to doctor appointments, pick up groceries, and even babysit Tammy's cat when she's out of town. He's the real MVP, fans say again and again online. The engagement happened on camera during a family picnic. Amy, dressed in a flowing floral maxi dress, was helping Glenn with a juice pouch when Brian got down on one knee. "I know life's been wild for us. But I want to be the calm in your chaos, the solid in your storm. Marry me, Amy. Cue the tears. And fireworks, literal ones, because Amanda had secretly arranged them. Brian gave her a custom-designed sapphire ring in a white gold setting. Sapphires are strong, he said, just like you. The episode hit a series record for viewership, 5.3 million in its first 24 hours. Within days, Brian had over 400,000 Instagram followers. Memes popped up everywhere. A picture of Brian in a suit next to Gage throwing toys, crypto dad mode, activated. Another of Amy beaming with her ring, she said yes, to the blockchain. Brian even did a viral TikTok Q&A with fans, where he explained some of his work. Think of crypto as the Wild West, but instead of cowboys, it's computers and contracts. My job. I help people navigate it and not lose their hats. Of course, not everyone was thrilled. Some fans questioned if Brian was too good to be true. A few tabloids implied he might be after fame or money. Amy clapped back hard. Brian has his own money. More than me. He don't need my TLC checks. Y'all can stay mad. Still, the pressure of fame took its toll. Brian admitted in an episode that constant attention made it hard to focus. He even considered stepping back from the show entirely until Amy convinced him otherwise. You're part of this family now, she told him. And our crazy is just getting started. Since going public, Brian has started a YouTube channel explaining crypto in plain English, with Amy guest starring in several videos. Their most popular upload? It's exactly what it sounds like, and it has 12 million views. TLC has even greenlit a spin-off, Crypto and Chaos, Life with Amy and Brian. Slated for a spring 2026 release, it will explore their life as co-parents, business partners, and a very unconventional power couple. So just how much does Brian make? In a recent interview with Forbes Women, Brian shared that between consulting contracts, investment returns, and online content revenue, he earns. That's more than many Fortune 500 CEOs. But Brian insists he stays humble. Money's a tool, not a trophy. What matters is what we build with it: a home, a future, a family. Amy and Brian are currently planning a small, family-only wedding in Tennessee with a country chic theme. Glenn will be the ring bearer. Gage will walk Amy down the aisle. Tammy, now healthier than ever, is Amy's maid of honor. He changed my life, Amy said in the season finale. Not just with money or stability, but with love. Real love. The kind I didn't think I'd get again. It's proof that second chances are real. That smart can be sexy. And that even in a world of weight struggles, heartbreak, and tabloid drama, love and a little blockchain magic can change everything. So next time you see Amy flash that sapphire ring or Brian explain NFTs using Legos, just remember,